They say fear lives inside everyone, but only a few ever dare to face it. Some run from it forever, and some, like Mira, walk straight into it. Mira was 17 when her world stopped. One stormy night, a landslide took her mother away, buried her under the same mountain she once called home. Since that night, fear became Mira's shadow. She couldn't stand thunder, couldn't look at the cliffs, and she never, ever went near the forest that had swallowed her mother. But fate doesn't let you hide forever. One morning, her little brother, Irene, disappeared, vanished into that same moving forest everyone feared. They said the forest shifted under the full moon, that it had a life of its own, and if you entered it, you'd never come back. Mira didn't care. Fear had already taken too much from her. She wasn't going to let it take Irene too. At the forest's edge, the cold mist wrapped around her like a warning. The old village elder shouted, "Turn back, child. The forest eats the lost." Mira held her mother's pendant tightly and whispered, "Then I'll go where she went." Inside, the forest breathed. The ground pulsed like a heartbeat. Trees leaned close, whispering her name. Then a voice came from the shadows. "You shouldn't be here," said a young man with gray eyes. "The forest doesn't forgive." His name was Kale, a watcher, one of those who guarded the forest from outsiders. But when he looked into Mira's trembling eyes, something changed. Against his duty, he decided to help her. They walked for hours, through mist and roots that moved like living veins. The air smelled of rain and fear. And then Mira heard it, her mother's voice. "Mira." She turned, and there her mother stood beneath a silver tree, smiling. Tears filled her eyes. Kale shouted, "No! It's not her, it's the forest." But she ran anyway. The ground cracked, the sky roared, and the figure melted into darkness. Roots rose from the soil, forming a creature of bark, stone, and sorrow. "You came back," it groaned, "the daughter who fears the earth." And in that moment, Mira understood. The forest was her mother. The same earth that took her life had taken her soul. Every movement, every whisper, it was her mother's pain trying to protect her children. Kale called out, "Mira, it's responding to you. You have to calm it." With tears running down her cheeks, Mira stepped forward. "I'm not afraid anymore," she said, pressing her hand against the creature's chest. "You protected me once. Now let me protect him." For a heartbeat, everything stopped. The forest grew silent. The mist faded. And there, lying peacefully beneath a tree, was her brother Aaron, safe and alive. The forest sighed and went still. Mira smiled faintly. "It's over." Kale looked at her in awe. "No," he said softly. "You ended your fear." When Mira walked out of the forest at dawn, she wasn't the same girl who entered trembling in the dark. She had faced her deepest fear, and in doing so, she found strength she never knew existed. And from that day on, whenever thunder rolled through the valley, Mira would lift her head, breathe deeply, and whisper, "I'm not afraid anymore." Moral: sometimes the only way to defeat fear is to walk straight through it. You don't grow when you run from what scares you. You grow when you face it, understand it, and turn it into power.